As you know, President Trump has directed U.S. Central Command to restart the free flow of commerce through the Strait of Hormuz under the umbrella of Project Freedom. To be clear, this operation is separate and distinct from Operation Epic Fury. Project Freedom is defensive in nature, focused in scope, and temporary in duration, with one mission: protecting innocent commercial shipping from Iranian aggression. American forces won't need to enter Iranian waters or airspace. It's not necessary.
Iran's repeatedly threatened and attacked commercial shipping in the Strait in order to effectively cut off commercial traffic and damage the global economy. By obstructing one of the world's most critical maritime checkpoints, a vital transit route for approximately 1/5 of the global oil consumption, Iran is weaponizing the global supply chain.
That was Secretary Hegseth and General Kane at the Pentagon briefing that just wrapped up a few moments ago. Watching alongside me was MS Now senior national security reporter David Rode. David, let's bring you in. A few things here. Both men stressed that we did see some hostilities yesterday, but they say it does not violate the ceasefire. The ceasefire is still in place. They also took pains to stress that this effort here to reopen at least somewhat the Strait of Hormuz, to bring some ships out through it, is separate from the military intervention that we've seen now for 2 months' time. And also making clear that it would be temporary and limited. And Secretary Hegseth is really stressing that they wanted other nations, Europe in particular, he said, to soon take over.
So I want to credit the administration for finally trying to deal with this issue that was predicted for decades, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. But it's very political what's being said here. This is a massive military operation, and it's not going to be temporary. It's 100 American aircraft, 15,000 personnel, multiple destroyers. These are amazing American destroyers, capabilities that other countries don't have. And I don't understand how the administration is thinking that they're just going to walk away from all this. That we're going to be at war with Iran, and we're going to be blocking all their ports at the same time, but we can somehow turn this over to the Europeans. We didn't ask, we started the war on our own, that we're going to ask them to do it, and they don't necessarily have these capabilities. So that strikes me as this talk that it's separate and distinct. Again, it's just a very strange war light. We're going to pick and choose how we wage war, and we're only going to use air power and some naval forces now. And it's just very strange because it's not intimidating the Iranians, and it's not a long-term solution. I just want to emphasize again, this could go on for years. 15,000 American personnel are involved in this current operation.
And the calculation from the Trump administration is that the U.S. can withstand more of the political and economic pain than Iran can, but it's not quite clear if that's correct. We don't know that to be the case. We also know, we heard from both men, that some Iranian fast boats did open fire on some U.S. vessels yesterday. On our air yesterday, there had been a report that one had hit a warship. CENTCOM immediately denied that, and as the day went on, we learned that indeed they were right. Iran was making false claims there. But it does just go to show that Iran is making clear they feel like they do have at least some degree of ownership of the Strait of Hormuz, and this could get messy.
It can get very messy, and congressional officials called me right when this broke. There was a call that Admiral Cooper did, the commander in the theater. It was an excellent briefing, to be honest, and I'm biased as sort of a reporter, but very fact-based, lots of details. And it was very clear this was a major American attack on U.S. Navy ships. The U.S. Navy was able to shoot down the drones and cruise missiles. These small boats aren't that big of a threat. The American helicopters took them out. But at any time Iran has these missile capabilities, drones and ballistic missiles, they hit a refinery yesterday in the UAE. So, again, if the U.S. is going to somehow walk away and some European force is going to take over all this, I just don't understand how it's going to work up. And then last of all, an administration, and I'll say a defense secretary in particular, and a president who talk about toughness, staring down the enemy and never, reflecting strength. This was a direct attack on American forces. This put U.S. sailors in danger. We shot down those weapons, but there's no question these congressional officials who got, separate information on it, this was a significant attack on U.S. forces. The president is making the decision to not say that the ceasefire has been violated. That's a political decision. General Kane himself said it's not my decision, but clearly this is a violation of the ceasefire. And so the administration is going to just keeps trying to say everything's going well, ceasefire is going to continue, but the core problem is not solved here. And I think it's going to take American forces staying there for months, if not years, to reopen the strait.
To that point, an important one, that despite the hostilities yesterday, the U.S. taking pains to say ceasefire is still in place, reflecting and reporting that we have had that President Trump simply doesn't want to resume the war. He's looking for a diplomatic way out of this, but no negotiations are scheduled. And we had General Kane say the regime there is now led by the IRGC. They are, of course, Revolutionary Guard hardliners who may not want to deal at all. All right.